When actor Michael Rappaport was just a kid, he wanted to be in the NBA. But eventually, that 9-year-old from the Upper East Side realized there was no place for a boy with no athleticism. So instead, he took to the sidelines and refocused his energy on talking trash. His debut book, titled This Book Has Balls, Sports Rants from the MVP of Talking Trash, shares his on and off court obsessions and sets the record straight on the greatest and worst athletes and coaches. Michael Rappaport joins me in the studio now. Mike, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
All right, you are the consummate New Yorker and the ultimate Knicks fan.
Yes.
I recently saw a picture of you in black across the river. What's up with that?
I had to take an emotional break. I've detached with love, sort of. I'm saying it's love. I'm really detached with frustration. You know, I've been a Knicks fan my whole life, like a lot of New Yorkers, and just I can't get emotionally invested this year. Even if I set my standards really low, I can't get emotionally invested. I'm always going to be a Knicks fan. It's in my DNA.
Okay.
But I love so much about the NBA. I love what's going on in Brooklyn. I love D'Angelo Russell out there. And as far as going to Knicks games, I'm not going to a Knicks game until the Charles Oakley ban is lifted. Because to me, the irony of the Charles Oakley situation, I know Charles is not an angel. It just was so crazy that it happened. And to me, that was a tipping point for all the fans. So I'm taking the year off.
All right, okay. I just want to be clear, though, because I didn't want you to be offended by the shoes here.
No, the shoes are
just for you.
I wish I would wear those if you made those in my size with the high heels. I'm not just impressed with the shoes. I'm jealous of the shoes. Can the cameras, can these robots?
Can we zoom in? We'll get them. All right, but moving on to your book, though. So
yes.
Not everybody is appreciative of the art of talking trash here.
Right.
So tell me a little bit about why this book.
I've always been a mouthy person, kid, disruptive, class clown, but it was never like, setting fires or getting into fights. It was just disruptive. And I probably say my best asset when I really, really did play sports was talking. I was like that intangible guy. I was dirty player talk, kind of rile things up. And, I'm a big fan of sports. And I think that sometimes our sports are taken too seriously. And this is to try to bring some humor about the essence of the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
Like but it's all in good fun, though.
It's all in good fun. I don't think any of it's below the belt. And it's not all negative. It's, it's celebrating, in my opinion, I equate Allen Iverson in the same artistic view as Pablo Picasso, or the audacity of Muggsy Bogues. Why isn't Muggsy Bogues giving TED Talks? He's 5'3". I want to hear what he has to say. I don't want to be scared into being motivated by Tony Robbins and his big head and his big hands. So it's all fun. And, I'm proud of the book. It's an easy read. I wrote it for the ADHD phone-addicted generation, like we all are. I'm very proud of it.
All right, well, cool. Well, listen, so of the many things that you get into this book when it comes to talking trash, I was most fascinated with your breakdown of the current consummate player in the NBA, LeBron James, and why he's not quite or never will be Michael Jordan.
He's not Mike, and I break down 23 reasons why he won't be like Mike. Obviously he's great, and he'll go down as one of the all-time greats, but the comparisons to Mike needs to stop. That ship has sailed, and it's things on the court, off the court, everything from, creating the big three when he went to Miami to giving himself a nickname. You can't give yourself a nickname. Nicknames are earned. Like Magic Johnson, he earned that nickname. Michael Jordan, Air Jordan was given to him by somebody else. My nickname, the Gringo Mandingo, I earned that. So it's just that, and he calls himself the king. Another reason is that he shaves his armpit hair. What kind of king shaved their armpit hair? Kings let it dangle.
Oh, God. All right, okay. Moving on. I didn't even know that about LeBron. I could have lived 1,000 years without.
Kings don't manscape. Kings let it dangle. Be a king. You should be out there.
I didn't even need to think about his armpits, but anyway. One last thing about the book, though. You also talk about your beloved Knicks and the current situation that they're in under their current ownership.
Yep. Listen, the one thing that's been consistent through the Phil Jackson, the Isaiah Thomas, and where we are now is James Dolan. And I was never one to be like Dolan, but the Oakley thing and just sort of looking at what's gone on for the last however many years it's been, he's the factor. He's never going to not own the Knicks. You know, it's not going to change. But it's like our president. It's like, you know, from the head down, it stinks. And Dolan, in my opinion, hasn't been a good owner. He hasn't been a good owner of a New York team. You know, this is the New York Knicks. This is the city's game. We're here on the west side. If you walk, you know, east, west, north, south, a mile in any direction, in any of the 5 boroughs, you're going to walk past a basketball court. Whether they're playing ball on it, kickball, skateboarding on it, it's part of the fabric, the architecture of New York City. And for us to be the laughingstock year after year, and to not even win with dignity. It's one thing to lose. The 90s Knicks are beloved by the fans, but we lost on our terms in a way.
Oh, there was heart in those games.
There was heart in those games, and that's why guys like Oakley, Pat Ewing, and even the crazy dysfunction of a John Starks, those guys will always be revered because at least they played the New York way. You know, we deserve an identity. The Knicks deserve an identity, and if we have the identity, we have that heart and that character, eventually we'll win the championships. So it's not about necessarily wins and losses. It's the way we've been losing year after year after year, and just the dysfunction. And we can't even clean house the right way. We got rid of Phil Jackson, but for some reason, Kurt Rambis is still there. Why is Kurt Rambis still a part of the Knicks? So all that stuff is in the book. But I had to take a break, and I'm out in Brooklyn and supporting the Brooklyn Nets and all the other storylines in the NBA.
All right, well, listen, the NBA is never short of storylines. And of course, as painful as it is, I still love the Knicks. So
listen, your shoes, can I take one of these off and make sure? Listen, these shoes, if anybody out there can make these in a size 12 and a half and men's, I'll wear them with the heels. These are sick. Are these one of a kinds?
No, there's a whole company that makes them for all the team.
Those shoes are they're good.
All right, that's the line that I want to end this interview on. My shoes are dope.
Your
I rarely hear that.
Those are sick. I'd wear those Knicks shoes, and I'm not even supporting the Knicks right now. I'd wear them with the high heels. Those are dope.
All right, listen, Michael Rappaport, it was awesome to have you on.
Thank you for having me.
This book has balls.
This book has balls.
Good read for any sports fan?
It's a good read. It's a fun read, and it covers, you know, not just basketball, not football. It covers when I was 14 in 1984 and fell in love with Mary Lou Retton. So it's a good time. It's a good read. It's got some heart, and it's definitely a New York book.
All right, listen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.